An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one and only one in the building. What's up? How you doing, man? Let me get this water up in here. And we are gonna switch on over here. And I think I'm gonna see. Okay. I'm turning on the plug-in here. Yeah, it's just me and you, baby. I see other people. They're just not saying anything. Let's see. I really need to get a better, I don't know if they do have a better version of the Streamlab stream labels. Let's see. Okay. But somebody followed. At least I thought they did. I thought somebody followed yesterday. But the last thing I have here is Epignosis. Well, I have, okay, I do have Poppycorn following. Was that who followed? But see, that was 6 days ago. And then Epignosis, that was 3 days ago. I thought it was somebody this week. It may be that it's not up to date. I don't know. Let me see. Can I'm gonna just restart the session, see if that does anything. And you died again. What's up, man? Sorry, I forgot you. I pinned a comment thanking you also for Solvart, for your contribution to Solvart. I'm just gonna say I'm old. Let me see. Shadow Legend. Let's see. Bringer of Shadows. Read from a file. Okay. Where's my shadow? Okay, newest Twitch. Okay, see. I think this, let me see, read from a file. It's overriding. I guess that's how it works. Yeah. I didn't know that. Let me see. So I have it set to read from a file, and let's see if I do a restart session. Does it change it? No, it didn't change it. Huh. But it keeps changing it. Huh. I'll have to look into that later, I guess. But this Streamlabs, Streamlabs, it lags me after a while. There's something up with it. So, can't be running that. And I used to run it, but I don't know what's going on now. Load times are horrible. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Let's fire up the game then. And while the game is firing up, let me, I don't know if this will work though, since I'm just starting the game. I'm gonna use the 3 champions that always crash the PC, at least when I'm using them, so that we can have a nice smooth. Who is? Come on. It's been like this for a few weeks now. AC, what's up, man? Pineapple. Travis, what's up? How you doing? Okay, well. Y'all see that? So there's something going on, something going on, something going on. Although it might be because I was trying to fire this up as well. So before, well, since we're here, let's log in, do our thing, and then when we're about to do the arena, then I'll log in over here and do it. Claim it. Don't forget to claim yours if you haven't. I've been trying to time it Ooh, Cassie Nova. I don't know. Should I go for the 6-star Cassie? Good old Cassie. I don't even know if she's good or not, but hey. And Shark. Huh? Oh, that's Danny, isn't it? All right. Let's see. Basic champion. At least I think that's Danny. Ooh, no. Why did they give me the big version? Let's see. Which one is the... Oh, they both huge. I need to fix this, boy. Ooh, I hate this. See how she not not the right size. There we go. And do I even have Cassie portrait? Nope, I do not. Let's go get her. Cassie Nova. All right. No, not Cassie Lang. Oh. We don't have a portrait of her yet on the website. Oh, oh boy. All right. Let me go to Discord, see if they have a picture of her there. They should. Last time I used DPX, I finished with full yellow bar, so it's not me this time. I'd try for her, but the cutoff probably be crazy. Yeah, I'm not. I can wait for her. Four-star will be nice. And maybe the 5-star. There's Cassie. All right, let me save this image. And I'm gonna, where is it? I'm gonna have to modify the size here. Champion portraits. All right. Steven Martinez, what's up, man? Yeah, I might. Don't mean I don't want the 6-star. But yeah, I don't really go for 5 and 6 stars anymore. I just wait. Donnie, how you doing, man? All right. Firing up GIMP. Let's see if it crashes everything. Because the graphic that they're using is huge. Let me see. I'll need to, what's the size of this one here? I want to make it the same size. Transform. All right, so it's 115 by 115. Okay. Doing good, just driving back to the shop in Indiana from Ohio. Ooh. Okay. I think I went to Ohio once for a training. Company training. All right. Let's pop you up, Cassie. And let's scale you down. Yeah, look at that. She's 1545 by 1455. That's straight from the high res version. All right, let's scale you down. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna overwrite that. And while I'm here, I'm gonna do the same to Danny. Discard. Oh yeah, we getting that 4-star. Yep. Let's see, scale image. 115. Overwrite. Okay. Should be good. Let me see. Might as well do this now, since I'm right here. There's a couple of other portraits. And maybe I'll do it later. I mean, it's easy to do. Scale it down. I might do it as I discover them. Yeah, some of these, especially the newer ones, it looks like they are at a higher res. Okay, let's close that down. Now let's actually, can I? Yeah, let's undo it. Now let's see if that worked. So basic, champion, Danny, Did I mess it up? Is it not 115? Hold on. And I already closed it down too. Doggone it. Trying to get it so I don't have to keep doing this. Why is it 54? No, that's not right. So I guess because I messed with it earlier, which is exactly why I'm doing this, because I don't like to keep doing this. There. And now, featured champion. This better work. Cassie. Miss Cassandra Nova. And it did the same there. Why is it doing that? It should not, oh, wait, you know what? Let me try something. Okay. It's because it has a transformation on it. And since I changed the actual size, it no longer needs that transformation. Okay. Now, the only transformation, not size, but we will flip it like that. Okay, so that's it. I just need to, let's go transformation, reset the transformation. Now, where did it go? Transformation, edit. Okay, so the size went back to normal. Gotcha, gotcha. But where's the position? Did it move? Where the heck is it? All right, let's just restart. Remove it. And we will add image basic champion. Let's go to not Cassandra, Danny. Miss Danny. Danny. And there she is. And then we just move her down here. Oh, wait. We got to move her into... There we go. There. Much better. Okay, that looks good. And I shouldn't have to keep messing with the transformation if I have to put another one in there. All right. Little technical upkeep. Why is my... Oh, have mercy. We just messing stuff up. Where is it? Get over here. For some reason my whole web frame. It's supposed to be here. It's weird. Why was it all the way to the left like that? Okay. I think we're good. Y'all see anything crazy? Okay. Good. That looks fine. Okay. All right. Actually, wait. Let me see something. Yeah, this one was over. Let's see. Aha. Why is that like that? Okay. Is that linked to this one? No, it's not. Huh. Okay. Okay. We should be good now. I'm back. That over there. All right, what did I miss? Let's see. I completed my Crucible run last week, and I got Viv Vision and Cull Obsidian. Boom. You won. Who are you gonna select? I would select Anti-Venom if I were you. Those are the top 3 people want. I got Anti-Venom twice, selected Viv Vision, and now I'm hoping for the last milestone to be reached so I can select Cull. Let's see, as long as I can beat these Kabam cheats of input issues, I know, right? That don't exist, just our perceptions. Caveman Oog, what up, man? Scientists have successfully grown human vocal cords from stem cells in a lab. The results speak for themselves. Billy D, Beer Belly Buddha, what up? People not pointing out the issues to Kabam. They are the issue. Whales, more money than sense. P.S. Hey, this game heading toward Oscar's house. It's Sesame Street. So cluttered and bloated, right? I got you. There have been many of us pointing it out. Oh, we point them out. Yeah, in the forums is usually, yeah. I don't go to the forums. All right. Yeah, I read it, Donnie. Yeah, T. Smitty knows me. It's a part of ADHD, that hyper focus, and I still, it's not something that you just get over. But what you just saw was me focusing on fixing this stuff to the exclusion of anything else. I couldn't read the chat. I had to fix this. But that's part of ADD. That H is it's an attention deficiency. So you're either really hyper, like as in you can't focus, or you focus, you hyper focus. But both of them, even though they seem to be like, opposites, they're all still part of that. Let's see. Epignosis, what's up, man? I awakened Cull Obsidian and took him to Sig 126. If I can get Cull, I will put Sigs into him. It looks like he needs about 100. So we'll see. Oh my LordShaedow is speechless. That's because I had in my mind, when he said that, vocal cords speaking. Just by themselves speaking. Man. Anyway. Pixie Bell, what's up, girl? Let's see. It's ADHD. Yeah. And I've had it. I never got officially diagnosed with it, but if you know anything about it, back then we didn't get, tested and all that good stuff. So, but if you know it, you know it. And, I'm an adult now, so it's a different, it takes a different form somewhat. Adult ADHD is different from when you're a child and your brain is still developing. So, yeah, we're pretty sure. Pretty sure. Hold on. Why am... Okay, that's better. Nope, you got the ADHD smacked out of you. Man. Woo. So, yeah, never been officially diagnosed, but self-diagnosis says, yeah. I have all the, those traits. That hyper-focus can actually be helpful, especially in school. When I was training and learning and programming, and I would hyper-focus on fixing bugs and a problem, it worked out nice, right? So, yeah, it can be a benefit, but the drawback is when they ask you to do multiple things. Like, they give me a task, and I'm doing the task, and then somebody comes and says, oh, I got another task for you that I want you to do right now. That pisses me off. I'm not done with this task. See? So it almost physically hurt to stop doing the task I was doing that wasn't done yet to go jump on another one that jumped in priority. And this happened at work. Not a lot, but enough to really annoy me. All right, let's I'm gonna run those 3 real quick. Imagine Cab being so quiet at Christmas and all the pull crackers have no little tabs with jokes in them. His family emailing saying they're all duds. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Let me go to the arena. Some of the trials. Let's get Dust. Let's get North Star and Beta Ray Bill. Okay. Or if we have to stop doing a task for another one and forgot completely about the first task. Yeah, that happens too. Happens more now than it did then, but yeah. It is just... It can be real annoying. I've learned to handle it better, but internally, I'm growling whenever that happens. You know, and it don't matter what the task is. I'll be, you know, I'll be like, let me finish this. If anybody runs over with like an emergency, oh man, it's an emergency, you gotta go. Woo-wee. I may not, you know, because I do have good discipline. So I won't bark out loud at people, but internally, I'm like, okay. But anyway, all right, just that quick, we got done getting those 3 on a cooldown. Ah. There we go. Now I got all that energy. You can see here how I'm using my energy. Collect your, what is that, rebirth crystals things. Don't forget. Man, he just looks so awesome. Well, I see now why they put him on that node. But, yeah. Corvus, But I see now why they put him on that node. Look at that, 20 units. If you want to know why I'm doing these. And that didn't take me any of my energy refills. I'm so lucky my wife is used to it and laughs and jokes about it instead of getting upset with me. That's because you have a gem. And I know you're thankful every day. She is a true gem. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Did I do the daily? Yep. So, in that case, what's our raid situation looking like? Vanguard. All right, let's get Vanguard done. Vanguard. Who Vanguard? Oh, some nice Vanguards, eh? Ooh, Mole Man with a dot. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Mole Man. I don't think I've ever used Mole Man for raid. I don't know how good he would be. with the dot boost, I know Chilith is good. I know with the weakness, Luke Cage is good. And we already know Spidey. Who y'all want to see me use? Lawrence, what's up, man? I can go in with any of these champs here. Some of them I'm not going in with, but who would you like to see me use? I've used Count Nefaria, and he works just a little bit slower. Luke Cage is a beast. Spider-Ham is a beast. Chilith rocks. I believe so does Silk. I don't think I've used... You know what? Maybe I should use Silk. I don't know what boost to use for her either. I have seen people using Silk though. Let's try Silk. I don't know how she'll work, but we about to find out today. Now, the big question is, what boost? Shield Smasher, let's see. Blocks an attack. Armor break. Okay. And what's this one? This one looks... I believe she puts weakness on, doesn't she? Or is it physical resistance or something? And she definitely don't have clean move. Clean moves would be Sheila. If I use Sheila. So let's try weak spot. I've used that for Luke Cage. Weak spot is kind of a fits-all boost. Weak spot? Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Can you feel it? And as far as this one goes, I love the punishment one. Punishment one is just straightforward and easy. And both of his specials are easy to punish. As is heavy. So weak spot, she's putting physical vulnerability on them, right? Does that count? This is so weird. But we'll see. Hold on, I blinked. Did you beat Cyclops? I sure did. Ran right over him. Build this up a little bit. Okay, I do see the weakness. There must be this node. So it puts a weakness when I'm doing the Okay. Wake up! Come on. Oh, yeah. Me like it. Let's do a special one. Oh, 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 ooh. Bet you that hurt. The fights before the champion are just so you could select your boost. That's it. All right, that worked out well. Yeah, that's all those fights are for. So you can select the boost that you want. Alrighty. I always check this anyway. Still fixed. They could do a node like encouragement. Yeah, they could. But sometimes they like to make it so that you have to do a little bit of a fight. Maybe it's a philosophical thing. I don't know. Attic Shock. How you doing, man? How you make heavy? For me, it's S. If you still have the default, just hold the S key. All right, what else we got? Energy. All right. Now, let's get started. Let's get ready to rumble. Whoops. I guess it doesn't really matter, but old habits die hard. See the 3 there? Yeah, you're playing on the PC, right, Attic? Just hold the the S key. Oh, shit. Whoops. That should work. Man, I can see them giving Rhino a little love. Boy! Although he was never really that powerful, honestly. Uh-oh. Man, all this dexing and stuff. Look at him just holding it. Trying to get as much prowess as he can. Just because I was magnetized. But I never let the mic magnetize me no more. But it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat. clearing my throat. My lines be kicking until I hit my last note. Oh. Oh, hey. Yeah. Always like Captain America. Wish he was better. I'm talking about OG Cap America. New track dropping today. Can you feel it? Yeah. She looks sexy any which way you look at it. Have to get Darky Diggity Dave working on the beat. Yo, he is so crazy talented, man. So talented, boy. I heard that he's not going to be hosting the live streams now because they were doing like the co-host thing. I did seem like that one time, even though they were laughing about it and everything, it seemed like there was some tension that they were just not wanting to, you know, come out with. So I'm honestly not surprised. I didn't see a need to have both of them there, to be honest. And I mean, they both handled it, you know, like adults. You know, they weren't, you know, all going crazy like that. But I did detect something. And so when I heard that he wouldn't be, I'm like, honestly, I probably would have done like Dave. I'd been like, you know what? This ain't working. And go off and do something that don't give you stress. You know? Yeah, they don't gel. Yeah, they just didn't have that synergy. I got nothing against either one of them, you know, but it seemed obvious that, you know, they just didn't work that well together. Yeah, I like Mike, but I am Team Dave. I've been Team Dave for a long time, and I do have that bias because, you know, me and Dave go way back before I even knew Mike. And me and Dave just seem to, I don't know, click. Yo, this AI need to quit doing that. But I remember when Dave, which was it? Yeah, me too, T. Smitty. I followed Dave long before I was even thinking about streaming. And he was a big inspiration to me. But I remember watching Dave before he went to work for them, and they had him do a little hosting at, what was it? That Summoner. What did they call it? I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, Summoner Showdown. They kept making different names for those things. But Dave was there one time, and I remember going, ooh, Dave, good with this. He could do this. And when he went to work for them, and I saw him gonna be hosting the live stream, I was excited. I was like, yeah, Dave, yeah, that works. You know? So like I said, I had a bias from way before. Hold on, let's see. That. Okay. All right. Let's see. Dave and Ghost Dog. Well, since Ghost Dog's no longer playing the game, but that would have been a kind of a cool vibe as well. That would have been fun. Ghost Dog in the car doing openings. Dave doing the show and tell. Yeah, we had some good, those are some good ideas. But, yeah. Anyway. Get terrible ideas. Man. Me and Dorky Diggity Dave. Well, we would definitely work well together. I'll tell you that. I don't know if Kabam would like it too much. Because I don't like having my speech bridled up. You know what I mean? I tend to speak my mind. I'll do it in a nice way. I'll try to avoid, you know, being, you know, really mean and nasty. But I won't say that I don't have a filter, because I do have a filter. But I will be truthful. So, you know, I would be the one that would point and blank, you know, you ask me a question, I'm like, sorry, I'm not allowed to answer that. And see, if they try to tell me, oh, you can't even say that. See, don't box me into where I can't answer a question honestly. That's not going to work for me. So I will be honest, you know, be like, oh, that's a question that I can't answer right now. You'll have to wait, you know, things like that. But yeah, I'm also not, I don't often toe company lines. It's gotten me in trouble before. So yeah, I wouldn't see that working out very well. You know, I don't play corporate politics. I'm not interested in folks' egos. I'm more interested in facts, technical stuff. That's me. Which is why I did not want to have to deal with them, because you have to deal with egos when you play the political corporate politics. You got to deal with egos. It's exactly what you're dealing with. If you want to rise up in the ranks, you better learn to stroke egos. Guess who didn't stroke egos? Guess who didn't rise up in the ranks? Brian, what up, man? Yeah, that's why it would be great. They're not ideas. They past tense. They already happened. Huh? I was on comms and Ghost. Oh, you mean Dave and Ghost Dog? Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think me and Dave ever did that. But yeah, Brian, things are going good. Our tenant paid his rent in full, which is always a nice thing. So yeah. Live stream tomorrow from MCOC. I'm gonna try to well, even if I miss it, I should still be able to watch it and get the drops, as long as they have it working, because I did last time. So we shall see. All right. And since my sister is away, I have a little bit of time after the stream, and I'm going to start messing around with some of the tech stuff that I've been putting off. Like trying to figure out why this plugin is doing what it's doing, and whether I can modify it. Because if the plugin can be modified format-wise, perfect. What do you think about the new mutant? Looks like Stripe. You know how they do a lot of the character designs, right? Some of them, they do base it on some others so that they are using less resources. Think about it this way. You have, like, say with Strife. You already have Strifes and you already have all the resources loaded for Strife. Instead of making a completely new, with all new resources that you now have to deal with, they base it on Strife. So a lot of the resources are reused. So it takes up less computing resources. That's one of the ways that you can be more efficient. Code reuse, resource reuse, and that's also why sometimes, you know, when you have a bug and it affects a champion that they haven't touched, and everybody's like, wait, how did you do this and mess up that? That's how you do that. You know, you do something over here, but it's linked or reusing some resources over here, so it affects them in a way that you don't know. That's where testing comes in. But in a game like this, I will say this. In a game like this, at the pace that they release new champions, the testing, which could still be better, I don't think would catch everything. It's too complicated. You don't have enough time. Like if you're putting out new champions every month, the testing alone would take like 3, 4, 5 months. So that pace, and of course they have other issues why they have that pace. They got to keep it up. So yeah, New Mutant is Silver Samurai. Yeah, I know nothing about him. But yeah, that's kind of how I believe they do it. So I'm not surprised when they have some champions look similar to other champions. Okay. Whee. Now, have you guys been following the saga of the Adelsons? The Adelsons. You know who they are? Charlie, Wendy, Donna. If you don't know, the plot is this. Man and woman get married. Man is Jewish. Woman is not. They get married. They have kids. Woman is unhappy. Says some really nasty things about her husband. Shouldn't have married him, blah, blah, blah. They get divorced. Husband and wife are also lawyers. Husband is a much better lawyer than the wife. He's also a professor, so is she. At a law university, something, I don't remember which one. The divorce was very contentious and ugly. Now, Donna is the mom, and apparently a very controlling mom. Very controlling. Wendy wanted to relocate. And the hubby said, no, you're not moving and taking these kids, you know, all the way over there. I mean, she wanted to relocate to like another state and whatnot. And so they took it to the courts. And the courts said, no, you are not taking these kids, you know, out of state, out of state. Now, Donna, the mom, wanted Wendy, her daughter, to move down there with the kids because that's where Donna lived. That's where she was going to relocate. And that way Donna could see the kids whenever she wanted and all that. However, Donna did not like the hubby. His name was Dan. Did not like hubby at all. Said nasty things. They have it on record in emails, text messages, all that stuff. Very nasty. Now, I mentioned that he was Jewish, right? This is something that hubby and wife, I mean, not hubby and wife, mom and wife would say, just to irritate him and piss him off, things like, we're going to get them baptized in a Christian faith. They or they will not be raised religious at all, or dress him up in a, I don't know if YouTube has something about this, but a Nazi costume. Mind you, he's Jewish, right? And they were talking about dressing the kids up in a uniform like that. Okay? So these folks are nasty. Okay? Mean and nasty. Well, one day, Dan was at home, and a man came up and said, "Hey, are you Dan?" Dan said, "Yeah." And the man pow-powed him and left. And he eventually passed away. Now, Wendy is free to take the kids and relocate wherever she wants. Unfortunately, there was investigation, and it turns out that her brother got his ex-girlfriend to hire her ex-boyfriend and a member of the Latin Kings to pow his sister's hubby. So the three had their own trials. They admitted to it. And they are serving time. Now, the girlfriend could have gotten a deal where she would have not served any time. Okay? However, she would have had to turn on her boyfriend. She was loyal to her boyfriend and refused. She is serving life now, along with the other two co-conspirators. Okay, so they got those three. Then they went after the brother. And in court, he is now serving life. Then, most currently, they're going after the mom, Donna. Wendy, they have not gone after yet. She was given immunity to testify so that she could not be, not that she couldn't be brought to trial or anything like that, but that they couldn't use anything that she said on that stand against her. So she's been also testifying. She testified in her brother's case, and she's now testifying in her mom's case. Oh, and by the way, Mama, before she was arrested, got a one-way ticket for her and her husband to go to a country that has no extradition treaty with the United States. One way. They busted her at the airport and arrested her there. Said, you ain't going no place. She tried to say it was just a vacation. She wasn't really running. It was just a vacation. A one-way ticket to a place that had no extradition. Yeah. So anyway, she's on trial now. And that is the story thus far. You know, there's some other little details like the girlfriend. She used the money because it was paid money. She used the money to get a boob job. Yes, she did. She sure did. But she's serving life with that boob job now. Donna actually washed money. Yes, washed money. A lot of the law reactors laughed and was like, ma'am, that is not how you launder money. It was too funny, but she actually washed it. When she gave them the money, it was wet. Okay? Did he at least get to play with them? I don't know. She didn't want any cocaine on her money. Yeah, she washed it. So, they also did something, the FBI did what's called a bump. If you're not familiar with a bump, it's basically them trying to stir the pot, you know, to try to get more evidence. So they already had their phones tapped and everything. Okay, they already got the subpoenas and all that good stuff so that they could do that. But since nothing was happening, they decided to do something to stimulate stuff. So they went to Donna and basically acted like they were a friend of, I think, her son. And was like, here, he wanted us to give you this, you know, pretending that he was in on their plot, and was like, no, here you go. And of course she was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. And he was like, you do know what I'm talking about. And he was like, but don't worry about it. I'm not trying to, you know, that's kind of what they did. And then left. And of course, that freaked her out. And she started making calls and stuff like that. And they got all of that. So all of that is evidence that they're using now. Don't know if they'll get her. Now, the husband, Donna's husband, Grandpa, doesn't seem to be involved. He's more passive. Mama ran things. Okay? And she do love him. That's for sure. And she worries because, you know, they're up there in age now. I forget how old she is. I think she's in her 60s, 70s. And she's, you know, of course they're arresting her, and her concern is for him, you know. He's like, well, how is he going to get his food? And, you know, wife type stuff. How is he going to get his food? And she's telling him, I have some stuff in the refrigerator, and you know, all this stuff. But anyway, that's the story. And Wendy now. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't even know what justice is really going to look like in the end, because a lot of us believe that Wendy had something to do with this, you know? But, okay, Donna, yeah, put her away. Already got the brother. Already got all the people who actually did it, right? But what will happen if Wendy gets convicted and put away? What's going to happen to the kids? They already lost their dad. He's no longer going to be in their life, no influence. But at the same time, should she be allowed to enjoy her kids and raise them however she wants because she got rid of the dad, you know? And she was losing, by the way, in the court. And that most likely prompted all of this. Donna was just like, nah. So we all know it was done for Wendy. The question is, did Wendy have anything to do with it? And so far, they have a few people saying that she did. So here's the thing. And I think oh boy, this game, I think the FBI are playing chess, because they've been going after him one at a time, right? When they went after the brother, in that case, they went and got a lot of evidence on the books against Donna. And that was in his trial. And the next thing you know, now Donna's on trial. Now, in this trial, you have somebody pointing the finger at Wendy. You didn't have that before. So does that mean they're next going to go after Wendy? We don't know. But right now, Donna is there. They have Donna's other son, who's estranged. He's testifying against her. And also, here was something. Oh, Pontus! What's up, man? Thank you for the raid. Mike Hill coming in. Pontus! Her concern for her husband is just a pity ploy to get away easy. I don't know. I think that's just her. I think it was a way to take her mind off of what was happening to her. Oh, hey. We're moving up. We're moving on up to the east side, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. All right, anyway. Let's get back to it. So here's another. Now, mind you, this is all in Donna's trial, okay? But a lot of evidence is coming up against Wendy, which is exactly what they did before. Come on. Oh, he wanted to play now. See what he did? He was gaining power. And he was just like, oh, wait a minute. We need to jump on this boy here. He about to take me out. And I did. But anyway, they seem to be getting a lot more evidence against Wendy in this trial. And so we're speculating that it might be that Wendy's going to be next. So get this. Wendy had a boyfriend. And this boyfriend testified. Now, he's an ex-boyfriend. And let me tell you, after his testimony, I think most of us come away with the idea that she tried to set him up to take the fall. Okay? She tried to set him up. We saw the text messages where, you know, it was clear that to him, he was like, I think that the relationship was over. And she was like, well, no, give me another week. Guess what? During that week was when her hubby got taken out. Coincidence? Oh, you talk about some coincidences. There wasn't no coincidences. Here's another one. The car that those three rented looks just like his car. The ex-boyfriend. It's the closest you can get. And they put up a picture. And I was like, wow. She tried to set him up. Yeah, I don't believe in coincidences, T. Smitty. I sure don't. And so, whew. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. And if you looked at that car, nobody, the jury, when they see it, they're just like, wow. You know, it looks, it's so close. They're not the same exactly, but if you were to look and you just happen to see it, you would think it's the same car. You'd have to actually look pretty closely and really know your cars to tell the difference. So why did they rent a car that looked just like his? Why did she set things up, allegedly, so that he would have been in the area when it happened? The only reason, get this, y'all, the only reason that it didn't happen is because without telling her, he changed his plans and actually left, and she didn't know. So he was not even in the state. So when, and guess what? He was offered up as a suspect. Ex-boyfriend. Mad at ex-husband, you know, whatever. And he had an ironclad alibi, which he would not have had he decided to follow what the script she had laid out. Oh yeah, it's looking interesting. And see, all of that kind of thing can be used to convict her because it's not something that she is testifying to. So he could be brought in if they decide to go after her. So it might be that they're just starting to build a case against her as well, or already have a case, but it's something that we're watching right now. But we have to wait and see if Donna is going to get convicted. It looks bad for her. That one-way ticket, we call that, or I should say, lawyers in the legal profession, true crime aficionados, call it consciousness of guilt. You running off with a one-way ticket to a place that is non-extradition, that sounds like consciousness of guilt, meaning you know they coming for you and you know you guilty and ain't gonna be able to handle it. So you trying to run. That's what it looks like. So that is bad. Now, the grandfather, Donna's husband, don't know. He doesn't seem to be a suspect or involved. He's just trying to live his life with his little hobbies and what have you. It seems like she was the controller, and he basically let her control things, and he just wanted peace. Okay, so why did that hit? Oh, I guess she was too close. I tried to duck that. Jamal Mohammed, what's up, man? Congrats. Thank you. What? Congrats. What am I being congratulated for? What did I do? Congratulations. Let's do that one. Let's do that. Lord Jamal. Oh, the crystal opening. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. The rebirth one, I'm guessing. And I'm waiting for us to get that last milestone so I can get Cull. Although I haven't opened any of the rebirth crystals yet. I have over 20 of them. And there is a chance, a very low chance, to get one of the rebirth champions. Maybe I'll pull Cull from those. Or Dr. Voodoo. Probably Sabretooth or Night Thrasher. Which, out of those crystals, I wouldn't care. New champion. I always liked Sabretooth and wanted them to give him some love. And it just looks like they did. But not enough. I was considering AV. I am now leaning toward Viv for my choice crystal. Yeah, it was those three. So, yeah, I got good. I chose Viv Vision. And I got Anti-Venom. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, Viv Vision, very good. Anti-Venom. Cull is more offense. I could see Viv being put on defense as well. If you don't have a good, counter for her, like Corvus tears her up. But I like Viv Vision on offense too. And I think I mentioned that I'm using Viv Vision in Alliance Quest. She's a robot, so she's immune to the reverse controls on that one path that I take. She gets a lot of armor up, so she can handle Havoc. And if it's a mutant, she does, Plasma instead of Incinerate. So, yeah. God of the Abyss. I need assistance from some of my favorite people. What boost is good for Chi in solo raids? Do the cleanse one. She's good for, well, probably the dot. I think I did the dot one. Either one. She's going to do well. because those bleeds start ramping up. That damage it gets crazy. Out of the three, she seems to be the easiest to use offensively with her rotations. And I have not really even looked into her rotations or anything. I just opened a 6-star Viv Vision this morning, and I'm excited to have her. She's good. Uh-oh, domestic violence. Look at this. This ain't right. Yeah. Dot if you're good at intercepting. If not, then cleanse probably better. Yeah. Do either one of those. Oh. What are your options then? If cleanse is one of your options, then do cleanse. Oh, I don't know, God of the Abyss. Reed is smart. I'm sure he would have a way to neutralize her invisibility or compensate for it. Weak spot. Yeah, weak spot does seem to be good. One moment. I'll double check. All right. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah, it looks like what T. Smitty said earlier. Weak spot seems to be the way to go for Vanguard. It worked out really well for me. Shield Smasher, weak spot, critical armor, or clean. Yeah, clean moves. So, like we were saying, either clean moves or a weak spot. Since she doesn't have the dot one. Yeah. T. Smitty, I think, has it. Weak spot just seems to work for everybody. But she gonna tear it up anyway. So you don't even have to worry about it. Man, this game is certainly having issues. But they did acknowledge it. I know that. They did acknowledge the issues, and they did talk about having a fix that they want to test and before they roll out. So we shall see. You think Chief would tear it up, but Champion has Sunspots flare thing, so he is hitting my block like a damn tank. Don't let him hit your block. And just remember, if it doesn't work out, you can just back out, go back in, choose a different one. But I do like Chile. Yeah, Luke, boy. That weak spot, Luke was tearing it up. Oh. For some reason I thought she could block that unblockable. Oh well. But I do like what they've done with Luke Cage too. He be nice. Come on, girl. Or you. Hit her with it. And you're done. People sleep on Kindred. He's actually pretty good even on offense. Nasty with it. Get that infection up. Woo, boy. He just be rocking. Rocking, don't stop, and you're rocking, don't stop. Ticking and talking, working all around the clock. I really wish they would do something with, with Invisible Woman. Look at her. Woo! Get a brother all hot and bothered. Whoop. And I remember looking up the model that they used for her. I already knew if I liked her, I'm gonna like the girl that they based it on, and I do. I don't remember her name, but yeah, I was like, okay. Oh, hey. There we go. Teach me how to juggy. And I'm gonna say it. I know the maker is Reed Richards from another dimension or whatever. I like the maker way more than I like Mr. Fantastic in this game. I don't think they even not even a contest. These guys, man, running these bots in this other game here. As soon as I log out, bam. All right. Woohoo! Hey. That's what's up. All right. Come on. There you go. Can you feel it? Ooh, no. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's see. You. And you. Come join the fun. This ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Tonight is gonna be a night like you never know. Weak spot is definitely doing much better for me than the last one I chose. However, Champion had Ghost Kit this time, so when I had 27 bleeds on, he phased. Oh. And one tapped my whole health bar. Oh my goodness. Wait, what did you pick? What did you pick for the second one? All right, Epignosis, have fun at work, man. You picked weak spot, and then what? Because I don't think I've ever fought him when he had Ghost Kit. Really? That is so weird. Because that's what I usually pick. Punish. And I've never had him do, have ghosts. Huh. Oh, well. Speaking of ghost. She delayed it so that she would hit me while I was phased. We know. We know. Do you know where you're running to? Let me see. All right. Let's do that. His kits are random, so you've just never had the luck of the draw. Ah, okay. Champion used Ghost, Sunspot, Hurt, Juggy, and Shang-Chi. I've had him use so far Hurt, Juggy, and I honestly don't remember if he used anybody else. Maybe he used Shang-Chi's. I'm not sure. But I do remember Hurt because he got the immortality. I remember Juggy because he kept going unstoppable. So I might have gotten it and just didn't realize it. I don't know. So I guess you can go in again and get somebody different. Or get a different kit. And have a better time. Here we go. Man, 27 bleeds. phased, and bam. But yeah, check out the maker here. I like his special 1 and 2. Look at that stun. Here it is. And then come at me, bro. Boom. Come on now. That's gotta be fun. Right there. But yeah, just use a revive. You don't want to deal with it. And get it back from the apothecary. There you go. Now you're thinking like I do. I don't need no one-shots. Resource management. Ooh, unblockable. Unblockable in every way. She was unblockable. And that's how she'll stay. Oh, trust me, you're very far from the only person who likes the Maker more than Reed Richards. The Maker is a fan favorite character from Marvel in general. Really? See, I had never heard of him until they added him to the game. And I was like, huh? But yeah, definitely. I could see myself taking the Maker up to rank 3. Mr. Fantastic is staying at rank 1 for the foreseeable future. Let's see. Let's try that. Yeah, he looks better. His animations are better. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Go Zola, go down. Come on. May as well fire this now when I can. Hey, she didn't fire her special 1. Instead, she evaded me. And then parried me afterwards. All right, great. Come on. Seriously? Oh, Dex even failed. Okay. That's why you're annoying. Eat all that. Tell you. Unforgettable in every way. Unforgettable. Woo! The suit that the Maker has on is black because he took the Ultimate Universe version of Venom and lobotomized him, so he had full control over the symbiote. Yeah. Zola is another reason I am leaning towards Viv. Yep. She good. She can take Zola. 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 Let's see. Who do you think I should take to rank 4? Lady Deathstrike, Arcade, Warlock. Who do you like? Because here's the thing. Eventually, you'll be able to rank up champs to rank 4 pretty easily. So for now, rank up champions that you enjoy playing. And because you know they're going to be ranked 4 for a little while. And then eventually, you'll be able to rank up other champions, and then you'll be asking the same question about rank 5. So definitely go with who you enjoy playing. I don't think this was a great matchup. He parried that? Sad and pitiful. Sad and pitiful. My first rank 5 is going to be null. Yeah, see, I don't even know. I can't even tell you who my first rank 5 is going to be. It might be a champion that's not even out yet. But we'll see. All right. Can you feel it? Oh, wait, not you. You. Red Skull, Ant-Man Future, Bastion, or Solvart? Again, who you enjoy playing? Me? It'd be Bastion. I really like Bastion. I want him awakened and Sig 200. Gotta get him awakened. But he's rank 4, unawakened, and is a beast. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Do I know when Act 9.3 comes out? I do not. But I can't wait. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the good times? Duped my null the other day, and now he is ranked 4, Sig 200. Yeah, you told me that. And he always gets banned in Battlegrounds. Which I don't blame them. But yeah, I got I can rank up 2 champions to rank 4, and I'm holding off until the Titan pool changes over. I really don't know who to take up next. I have too many that I like. And, you know, if I get Spider-Woman, Yelena, Jean Grey, they will also be candidates. So I'm like, who? And Cassie Nova. Don't know much about her or her play style or anything like that, so maybe I'll do that. Don't know. Man, this game is really running badly. I think, you know what? Let me go get something to eat. Because it looks like we're about to... Oh, well, it came back. But anyway, I think I surprised people because I use Null on attack more than defense. Of course. He's a dual threat. For real. Well, we want 9.3 when they can't even have a 2-star game working as intended. Well, if they waited until they fixed stuff, we'd probably not get anything. All right, let me look and see who is raid eligible. And oh wow, I don't see anybody that's raid eligible right now. All right, well, in that case, that is going to do it, everybody. If I had 3 more T6 Science Catalysts, I would take my 7-star She-Hulk Deathless to rank 4. I love Deathless She-Hulk, for real. But, I don't know. I already have Deathless Thanos at rank 4. But anyway, take care, everybody. Hit the like button. Again, hit that like button. 15 likes, and I see 21 people. Hit the like button. All right, anyway, take care. We'll be back tomorrow, and you all have a blessed day.